right, here we are with Shift Happens, number 19. All right, so here we are. I'm Dr. Koca. This is
Dr. Matt Frankor.
And then we have Crystal standing behind the camera. Bring her around and say hi. So stand in front of the camera. There we go. She's here because she's so sweet to stay with us tonight, and she started our cars and scraped our windows and what else?
Drive us home.
She's gonna drive us home too. It's gonna be kind of it's one of those. It's actually Monday night and it's snowing here. So tonight's serious, right? As all of them are serious. We just got done this last week with Dr. Gilles Lamarche, the Vice President at Parker Chiropractic College, and pretty cool dude, yes?
We had the pleasure to have dinner and hear him speak last week at Epoch, and let me tell you, he will just reach out and touch your heart in the first 30 seconds.
This is what he does. He hits you right there. So anyway, here's my question for you. What would you do? What would you say to somebody or anybody if today was your last conversation? I mean, what would you do?
It's kind of a deep one.
It's way deep. So you know, before you leave, before you go out and do something, before you have Crystal go scrape your windows, you got to decide yourself. If today was my last day, what would my conversation be? I mean, what would you say?
Well, also, whoever you talk to in a couple days, couple weeks, couple months, why not? Are you just been too busy? Why don't you just reach out and make that connection again?
You know, another thing that he brought up is do you have a purpose statement, a plan for your life? You know, most people just kind of roll through life and let it happen. And you know, we're pretty hardcore about that as far as having a purpose statement reason. But have you really sat down and wrote out a plan for your life? If you haven't, I challenge you to dig deep, sit down, spend some time, shut the stupid TV off, and do that, and set up a plan.
Because if you don't have goals, if you don't have purpose, you know what? Nothing happens.
Well, you're doing the life book right now.
I'm doing the life book, and I'm doing the 100-day challenge. My
wife.
Again?
Yeah. Okay, way cool.
Doing it again, and my wife in the next 100 days is going to walk 1,000,000 steps.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
And so with that, here's the beautiful thing about it. As you go through this process, you'll actually sit down, and you will, because I've done life book. Now I'm doing life book VIP. I've done the 100-day challenge 4 times. But if you sit down and you develop a plan for your life, you're going to discover who you really are. And most people don't really know who they are. And so one way you can do that is, find somebody who knows that loves you, and sit down and ask them, what are your best qualities? What is it that makes you who you are? And then sit down and build it from there. What we did here 2 weeks ago in Minnesota with our team, and Crystal's turn up, wave. See, there's Crystal.
Say hi.
We did our values on our team. As we each one of us worked on our values, is really sit down and discover who you are. Ask somebody, man, a family, a friend, somebody who loves you.
Exactly. Yes? It just allows you to focus and get the most benefit out of life.
And probably the last thing, and I know you've got some closing stuff, but I'm going to do it, and then Crystal's going to do a little introduction on some stuff for us, is it is now time to tap into that potential that you have and play big. Play like the life you are living is the Super Bowl. It would be better if the Jets were in it, because the Steelers did cheat, Mom Frankor, because that was not a fumble. His arm was going forward. So, and you know that, Karen. So,
Bounce off his helmet.
And you have to decide. Every day would get you inspired. Mine is simple. Her name is Blake. She inspires me. That is what motivates me. That's what makes me do what I do every single day. What inspires you? What gets you? Sit down and really dig deep at some of these questions. Look, somebody's calling for an appointment today.
Yeah.
So, but that's my thing.
For me, it's my wife Tiffany. She inspires and allows me to do what I do every single day. She supports me in everything. She supports chiropractic, the lifestyle. She lives it, loves it. And you know what? Another thing, it's you guys. Every person, every practice member that we see, that's what gets me jazzed every day. Because if we didn't love what we do,
we wouldn't do what we love.
We couldn't do it.
So Crystal's on the phone now, taking care of her practice members. So we're gonna. I'll let you talk about what we've got upcoming. That's why we had her stay here late tonight. But so I'll let you go ahead.
Be our guest
next time.
Yeah.
Next time.
All right. So maybe join in and say hi.
All right. So go ahead.
What's coming up is we have our Wellness Perks program.
Yay! Something for you.
So it's just something a little bit different. You guys get benefit. You get discounts.
Don't tell them what it is yet.
Okay,
Gotta get the Steve Jobs hint. It's a hint. It's like Steve Jobs and we'll call it the I wellness perks program, like the iPod and stuff like that. It's the eye thing.
It's a new thing that we're going to be unveiling here in the next couple of weeks as we get into the new year. But it's going to be great benefit to you guys, more perks, more benefits in a bunch of different areas. So be looking forward to that, and hopefully everyone that's listening to this will become members and
The wellness
looking
perks
forward to
program.
it.
So
Yeah.
that's the end of week
19.
Holy cow! So
Shit
we're out.
happens. So bye from Crystal.